going on, guys? It's Steve. So, I follow a lot of NBA journalists, and yesterday people were saying, "Oh my gosh, look at Derrick Rose. He's looking like MVP level Rose," and I'm just like, "Whoa! Wait a minute!" So I get these tweets, and I go on NBA TV and I start watching training camps. Actually, no, I went on YouTube and started watching training camps. I think it was Zemo Final, XIMO. His channel name was Final. So if you guys want to go check that out, he has like all the training camps. He or she, I don't know who runs the channel, but there are a lot of training camps. And I was watching, and oh my freaking goodness, Derrick Rose. He is looking great. Now, first of all, before I talk about how I perceive him, let's talk about how everyone else is perceiving him. Everyone that has saw him play is saying he looks like MVP Rose. Journalists have said it. The coaching staff has said it. Coach Hornacek. Then we had Courtney Lee do an interview saying he's looking like MVP Rose. Joakim Noah did an interview saying that. Carmelo Anthony did an interview saying that. Derrick Rose himself did an interview and said he feels better than ever. He said the last 3 seasons have been hell, setting out for 3 seasons. He lost his rhythm. But now he's finally got it back. He's worked on his mid-range jump shot. His athleticism is back. His quickness is back. His agility, his speed, his handles, his leaping ability. Everything, supposedly, is back. Which is fantastic. This is going to be Carmelo Anthony's best team of his career. There is no other perfect timing for Carmelo Anthony than right now. And here's why. Historically, Carmelo Anthony has had his best seasons after he has won his Olympic gold medals. 2008, Beijing Olympics, he won the gold medal. 2008-2009 NBA regular season, Carmelo Anthony goes to the Western Conference Finals. They finish second in the West, and they force a Game 6 against Kobe Bryant in his prime, who went on to win that NBA championship. 2012, London Olympics. 2012-2013 NBA season, Carmelo Anthony wins 54 games with the New York Knicks, averages 28.7 points per game, has one of his best seasons in NBA history, finishing third in MVP voting. 2016 Rio Olympics, Carmelo Anthony leads the New York Knicks to a 50-plus win season, forcing a Game 7 against the Cleveland Cavaliers with the help of All-Star Derrick Rose and All-Star Kristaps Porzingis. And this is why it couldn't have come at a better time. Besides, historically, he's been so good after his Olympic seasons. Carmelo Anthony, last season, had one of his best seasons ever. I would say it was his best season ever. He shot less from the field. He passed at a record high. He had a career high in assists. He became a really good shot blocker. This is something that you wouldn't know if you don't watch Knicks games and just look at the stats. He's a really good shot blocker. He's a great defender. He's improved his defense so much that he's one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA statistically. And now he has a good team around him. When last season he only had one solid player who was inconsistent because he was a rookie and had no experience. So that's the second reason why. Because now Carmelo Anthony has an MVP level Derrick Rose. Now, I don't think he can maintain that MVP level. You never know. I would say all-star level. I'll say around 18, 19, 20 points per game. All-star level Derrick Rose, which is fine with me. That's fine with me. And you have Kristaps Porzingis probably. I hope he's an all-star this year as well. That's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? So, he has a good team. He has good pieces. He has shooters. Lance Thomas. He has a bench. Brandon Jennings. Hernan Gomez. Kuminskis. Brandon Jennings coming off the bench for Derrick Rose. Courtney Lee. Spacing. His whole Kyle O'Quinn. They call him KO because he's a knockout 1-2 punch. That team is deep as hell. And now, this is the third reason why I couldn't have come at a better time for Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony is 13 years pro. He's been through ups. He's been through downs. He's been through people calling him the worst, most stupid player in the world. He's been through people hating him for making one silly mistake in a video with someone saying he wanted to lynch white people. He's been loved. He's been hated. He's been called the next MVP. He's been called the top 3 player in the world. He's been called all of the above. The best scorer in the world. The best shooter in the world. He's been called this. He's been called that. He's been called the top 3 small. He's been called everything. Both negative and positive. But now, that he's been through all of that, now his mindset is right. Slow down during the regular season. Pass more. He's probably going to have even more assists this year. I would say around 5 or 6, which is another career high, by the way. And his defense will probably improve as well. He's a really good defender, man. Low post and on the perimeter. So now he has the help of Derrick Rose. He doesn't have to shoot as much, which he probably will shoot probably more, to be honest, and average more points just because he won't be getting double teamed as much, which means there's less wear and tear on his body because scoring will be easier. But we don't need you averaging 28, 29 points per game, Melo. 25 is all right. 25 is all right, man. You know what I'm saying? We just let's make the playoffs. Let's go to the Eastern Conference Finals and show that man what the deal is. Because Joakim Noah said it himself. Right now, their main goal is to get through that man in Cleveland. You guys already know who that is. The king that resides in the East will soon be dethroned. Because if you look at the Eastern Conference right now, the East is becoming beast. That's corny to say, but the East is becoming beast. The Indiana Pacers have a really good team. Probably top 5 in terms of roster, top 10 in terms of roster. Chicago Bulls have a solid team. The Toronto Raptors are still a solid team. The New York Knicks, the only player in the world that has given LeBron this much, the most competition, finally has a really good team around him to compete. And I'll tell you guys this. LeBron James may be the king right now. But 2-3 years from now, maybe less, 1, 2, maybe 3 at most, one of these teams, man, LeBron's going to get dethroned. Everyone's been a king for a while, but you can't be the king forever. You can't be the king forever. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird got dethroned. Michael Jordan got dethroned. Kobe Bryant got dethroned. Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, Allen Iverson, Dwyane Wade, LeBron James. LeBron's time is up, man. I love him to death, but you can't be the king forever. I'm telling you guys this right now, as of today, 2 to 3 years from now, the New York Knicks will be NBA champions of the basketball world, and Carmelo Anthony will win his first NBA championship of his career. And then I would love to hear what all you haters have to say. No doubt about it, man. But anyway, so back to the point. Derrick Rose, he is at an all-time high. Probably not going to be as good as his 2010-2011 season, which I don't expect. You know, that's fine if he's not that great. But I do expect him to be an all-star level. I expect Porzingis to be all-star level. I expect Carmelo Anthony to do what he's been doing. I expect Joakim Noah to come back and do what he does. Courtney Lee to do what he does. You know, Courtney Lee's a good piece. I cannot wait to see the Pacers, the Knicks, the Toronto Raptors, and the Cleveland Cavaliers this year, because this Eastern Conference and the Chicago Bulls, this Eastern Conference, they may not, you know, there's only 2 true contenders in my opinion at this moment. Those are the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. But that doesn't mean there's no competition in the East, because there's more competition in the East than there is in the West. Better players are in the East right now than in the West. In the West, there's only really 2 good teams. San Antonio Spurs, the Golden State Warriors. But the Spurs have nothing on the Warriors. I'm sorry. Kawhi Leonard is not that guy. Paul George is that guy, though. Carmelo's that guy, though. So, you damn right, LeBron. You better be ready, because soon LeBron will be dethroned as the king. It's going to happen. As much as I hate saying this, it's going to happen one day. Real soon in the future, because this Eastern Conference is scary, man. Paul George has a good team. Carmelo Anthony has a good team. The only thing LeBron has that will help is that Carmelo is the same age as him. Actually, a year older. And that Carmelo's a year older, so Carmelo might, you know, I mean, so if you look at the way he plays, you know, he'll last a long time like Kobe, as long as he doesn't get injured like Kobe does. Because Kobe's season before he got injured, he was still averaging 27 But yeah, so, I'm telling you guys this now, man. LeBron, your time is running out, my man. You're going to continue to dominate, but your time is running out. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I'm leaning towards the Pacers or the Knicks to dethrone them. As a Knicks fan, I obviously want the Knicks to dethrone them, but if you look at it, they're both really good teams, so I can't sit here and say, I know I went off on a tangent earlier saying the New York Knicks this and this and that. I'm just playing when I say stuff like that. But probably most of you guys already dislike this video, which is fine. It just shows me that you guys don't even, literally listen to what I say, because I'm obviously just joking when I say stuff like that. Now, I really do think the Knicks have potential and that they will go far, and I think the Pacers will too, but they still need some time to develop. But anyway, guys, I'm going to change the name of this video. I was going to name it Derrick Rose at MVP level, but now I'm going to change it to LeBron James' time is running out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's been Steve. I'm out of here. Peace.